Today I am telling you my honest review of the Dermalux Flex MD LED phototherapy device because I have had this for 2 years now and I thought I would share my experience with you if you're interested in buying one or anything as such. Yeah, let's just dive into it. As always, all of the links that you need are below, including the link to get the Dermalux device yourself if you are interested. So let's dive in. So first of all, if you have a chronic skin condition, we're talking acne prone, rosacea, dermatitis, psoriasis, any of these things, having a Dermalux device at home is probably the best part of call for you. And I am acne prone and my acne came back as an adult, and the first time round when I was a teenager, basically I went on medication, Roaccutane, cleared, came back later, a few years later as an adult. Thankfully I was working in the skin industry and with like on clients and things like that, doing facials, and I basically had to find out a way to kind of clear my acne as an adult. And obviously dealing with teenage acne to adult acne, it's a very different way that you kind of deal with it. So it was kind of like me starting over in a lot of ways. And when I was figuring out what worked to clear my skin, basically I made this method called the skin triangle method, and I did trademark it. It's very cool. And I wrote a book about this whole thing called Unmasking Acne. It's on Amazon, links below. But anyway, so I basically looked at my own skin, became qualified as a beauty medicine practitioner, and helped hundreds and hundreds of particularly women clear their skin, improve their skin, etc. And this all boils down to the skin triangle method, so topical, internal and emotional healing. So when you look at your health, your wellness and your skin from these three angles, that is when you can improve your skin regardless of the results that you're wanting, whether you have acne, whether you just have oiliness, or you just want to improve the texture. Whatever you're doing, basically skin triangle method gets you optimal skin health. When I was figuring that out, obviously one of the pathways is topical, so it's what you topically apply to your skin, and obviously skincare is a massive part of that. But to help you on your journey with your skin, LED phototherapy, I have found when working in the skin industry for myself and for, hundreds of other people's experience as well, having a LED phototherapy device at hand is the best thing to aid your journey. Having this device alone isn't going to get you your results that last, because all skin health, you have to think about it like this. So if you were going to the gym, you want like this perfect, fit, pristine body, you might want abs, whatever it is, you start going to the gym, all of a sudden you're like, oh my god, like I'm getting there, I'm getting results, so you stop going to the gym. You go back over, right? Because you're not building up the muscle, you're not toning, you're not doing all those things. Your health is exactly the same as that. So you can have the Dermalux LED device and use phototherapy at home, but if you're not doing the other things, it's only gonna keep getting you results whilst you use it. Hopefully that makes sense. So it's a part of the story, not the whole picture. Like to get fit, you have to look at your sleep, you have to look at what you eat. Your skin is exactly the same. It's all a part of the umbrella of health. So now that that's kind of out the way, bearing in mind to get results, this is one part of the journey, and it's a massive part that can really aid you on your journey, and it's massively helped me, which is why I rave about it, why I bought this device. I actually got this for when I had my skin clinic and I was doing it on clients, because I thought, well, I can't gatekeep this. So, and I've tried a lot of different LED devices as well. I'm someone that is trained and qualified in LED therapy, and also with Dermalux, the brand, as well, because I realised it was just 100 times better than anything else I'd used. And I've also tried the Current Body LED face mask. Obviously the price difference is quite different, right? Like the Dermalux is a lot more expensive, but that is because it produces better results. And that is the tea. Like, you can get one of those face masks, like the Omnilux ones, the Current Body ones. They're great, they are fantastic, but they are at a much lower price point because they don't create the results that the Dermalux does. So let's get into this, and I'm going to share my results with you and my clients' results as well, their experiences with the Dermalux, so you're kind of getting it from all angles. I'm going to show you on different skin disorders, different results, all of these types of things. So it's going to be a bit of a hefty video, so bear with me. And as always, if you enjoy what I have to say and you want to follow me on my journey of becoming and just like what I'm loving, what I'm sharing, my life, blah da 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 yada yada da, I don't know. We're gonna go with it. Please subscribe. That's what I was trying to say. Okay, so first of all, the Dermalux Flex MD is a medical grade device. It is clinically proven, which means it's went through, you know, FDA approved testing and all that type of thing, because it is scientific. Like, it is scientifically proven to get you the results that you want. And it kind of does a whole variety of different things. So it has 3 different wavelengths. We've got blue, red and near infrared, and these do different things. So we've got blue, which is particularly antibacterial. We've got red, which particularly is great for collagen production. So if you're worried about aging skin or you've got acne scarring or anything as such, that's great for that. And then we have near infrared, which is kind of like the wound healing one as well. So obviously, depending what results you want, you can completely tailor your experience every single time that you use this device. And also, a little disclaimer here, once you use it once, you're not going to see the best thing in the entire world. It's one of those things you have to use it over and over again to get results. So yeah, let me show you my results with using the Dermalux Flex MD first, and then we'll go into other people's as well. So the Dermalux is fantastic. Like I said, you can curate it to exactly what you want. So with me being acne prone, and when my acne came back as an adult, obviously I wanted to tailor it towards acne. So it's really important when you're using this device to tailor it to one result that you want. So specifically, if you have inflammation, you target that first. So if you've got acne, you deal with the acne before you deal with the scarring. Hopefully you're getting what I'm saying here. So what I did was basically ran a course of acne treatment. So what I would do is use the blue and near infrared light as much as I possibly could. With this device, it's really important that you do it in 30-minute segments. So you can do it every single day if you want to, but you have to do it only for 30 minutes because that is the safe way to go about it. That's what Dermalux tells us to do. That is the way you should do it. And it comes with these little glasses as well, and it's really easy to turn on. You literally just hold your finger down on the different wavelengths that you want on the remote, and then you click start. So you put your goggles on, get under, get comfy, and you just lay there for half an hour. What I really like to do personally is I meditate whilst this device is on. I basically use meditations from this amazing YouTube channel called, is it Your Universe? You Universe? Something like that. I will leave it down below. And I basically just do that for half an hour. Incredible. Meditation, whacked out. Relaxation, nervous system regulation, and improving my skin at the same time. We love that. A lot of things at the same time. We really do love that. So, for acne, like I said, I do blue and near infrared, and when I worked with clients as well, what typically we would do, obviously it differentiates for a lot of people, is I would do 3 sessions of that per week for a period of usually about 7 weeks, and that is when you would probably see the most significant results. So my experience, I tend to get nodules and cysts, so that kind of more severe type of acne. So as soon as I see any type of acne forming, I whip out my Dermalux. I use it religiously anyway, I'm not gonna lie, but when I'm not in the habit of doing that, I whip it out and I'm like, okay, let's get on this as soon as possible, because obviously when it's less inflamed, it's a lot easier to deal with. So whip it out and I start using it every single day, and because it's there and it's handy, it's just absolutely incredible. So that is what I personally like to do. That is what's helped me, and you can see the improvement in my skin is incredible. Obviously this is with skincare as well and stress management tools. So skincare products, eating the right things, nervous system regulation, but obviously using a Dermalux tops up your results. It gets you those results 10 times faster than it would without using a device like this, and it is much more safer for your skin because it doesn't wreck your skin microbiome. It's really gentle on your skin. There's no chemical peels or anything like that, which can really disrupt your skin microbiome and cause like more problems in the long run, because it's replacing the important microbes that we need for a thriving skin barrier. So Dermalux doesn't affect any of that. In fact, it specifically targets the bad strains of microbes that lead to acne. So it does so many amazing things. I will share with you some of my client stories as well, and I'll pop some photos on the screen. So we have Alicia, who we cleared her acne in, I believe it was 5 months, using Dermalux and all of the things I said, skincare products, the right diet, and nervous system tools. All of my clients go through all of those things, so that's like the best standard of what you should be doing for your skin. And to get the results, we got these in 5 months, and what that 5 months included was basically the first 3 months were sorting out the skincare products, the routines, the habits, the diet, and the nervous system tools, and then the last 7 weeks was the 7 weeks of the Dermalux course. So yeah, bear that in mind for yours as well if you're also on a similar journey. Then we've got Sam, we've got Michelle, we've got all of these different clients. In fact, I've had rosacea clients. I sadly don't have any photos because with rosacea it can be really severe and really affect people's self-confidence. So a lot of clients didn't want me to take photos of their skin for obvious reasons. But I'll pop up some screenshots of what my clients have said anyway for reference. Dermalux is just fantastic. Also, right, I had this tattoo of my beautiful Toby tabby cat done in 2024, and usually healing tattoo is what, like 6 weeks? It took me a week and a half because I used the near infrared light on my tattoo every single day for a week and a half, or almost every single day, and it healed it like instantly, because it's wound healing is near infrared. It helps with surgical healing and scarring and all of these types of things. So it's a really amazing thing to have at your disposal, because whatever life throws at you, you know you've got like a little bestie to back you up. And also I've had clients who've struggled with signs of aging as well. It speaks for itself. Dermalux is incredible. The technology used is incredible, and it is worth doing to support your skin. Like, it really is. And obviously this is just talking from my experience as well. Like, I would never recommend something I don't believe in, because I don't see the point in that personally. But it has completely transformed my life, and I think the main thing that it's really helped me with is when you start to see, like when you are acne prone, for example, or like you've got skin issues and you see them start to resurface, because life happens, right? Like, your health fluctuates. Like I said, it is just your health. You're not gonna cure acne. There is no cure to acne. It's a chronic condition. You have to manage it through healthy habits. At the end of the day, your skin equals your health. The healthier you are, the healthier your skin is. So obviously when we have dips where, you know, we've been ill for a while, we've had to go on antibiotics, it's wrecked our gut microbiome, and all of a sudden we're seeing like our skin flare up in whatever way that could mean for you, it's really easy to go back to, oh my god, like this is the worst thing in the entire world, I feel horrid. And it's really easy to fall into that. And for a lot of us, having like skin disorders can be quite traumatic. It comes with a lot of self-confidence issues, and for me it was bullying and all of these types of things. So when we see those resurface, it can halt us for a second and be like, ooh, this is like the end of the world. But having something there that kind of supports you, it's like a support plan, do you know what I mean? Like, you know that, okay, I'm starting to see the skin condition come back. What am I not doing? And then you look at it and you're like, okay, I'm going to start using my Dermalux again. I'm going to start making sure I'm using the right skincare products, I'm eating the right things, and you can kind of like tick things off and be like, that's where I'm going wrong. And personally, for me, that has made the biggest difference, because now when I do get spots that come up, I'm like, okay, hold on, I'm just going to whip out my Dermalux and it's going to support me. And that is incredible. Also, because it is like a flexible device, you can use it on like most areas of your body as well. So if you're someone that gets body acne, for example, this is great. I've actually started getting really annoying lace spots like under my armpits area really randomly, but I'm getting like the nodule ones because I'm just more susceptible to those, and it's such an awkward place, right? But because it's Dermalux, I whip out my Dermalux, I do that session like twice and it's gone. Like, it's such an amazing thing to have at your disposal. So if you are considering getting a Dermalux device, I really recommend it, even if you are like a skin professional for your clinic. I know it's a bit of an investment in all capacities, but it's going to completely transform your life, and if you do work in a clinic, it's going to transform your clients' lives as well. I've seen other professionals, they like loan out their Dermalux devices as well to clients. Like, there's so many different ways people go around doing all these things, and honestly, I really do think it is worth the money, and I would spend it again. I would spend it again. It is something that I'm gonna repurchase until I die. Also, I'm gonna age so well because I just can tailor it for like anti-aging and like boost my collagen production. I'm gonna age so well. Like, I know I'm only 24 and these things are like, it's not like, you know, bothering me right now. But now's a good time to start. So if you are considering it, hopefully you're going to take this kind of review into mind. Obviously I have worked in a skin clinic with, I don't know how many, but at least hundreds of people, and I've not had one single person dislike the results that they've gotten from Dermalux, because the results speak for themselves. I will say I've had 2 clients who have struggled with it just because they're claustrophobic. So if you are claustrophobic, obviously you can't use this. Same if you've got epilepsy, obviously, and all that type of thing. But just look on the website at all of the medical things, you know, use your common sense. But honestly, I love this device. I absolutely love it. It has completely transformed my life. So take that as you will, make an informed decision now that you've got some more information. And yeah, I hope if you did like this video, you please do subscribe. I'd love to have you around here. I post every single Sunday with a vlog, so if you'd like to get to know me a little bit more, that's probably a good place to start. And I've been posting a little bit more of like these reviews and that type of thing because I've got a lot of knowledge, so I'd like to share it. But I'm Tabby, it's nice to meet you if this is the first time. If it's not, hi again, welcome back. I'm sending you so much love, and I shall see you very soon for another video. Thank you for watching, bye!